Bonjour, Kinamagi and Ireland and Dishnikas, and welcome to an overview of our Week 24 learning plan. We'll begin on our stream page. This is a refresher what's there. Each day, we put out our daily schedule. It's usually up somewhere between 4 and 6 the day before, and it'll give you an idea of what subject we are covering. Keep in mind, if you're at home, either fully remote or it's not your day in the classroom as part of the hybrid, class starts at 8 a.m. We do open by 7:45. Most days I'll show CNN 10, but attendance is taken at 8 a.m. It is expected that students should be logged in and ready to learn by that time. Each day we do have breaks throughout this day. So sometimes if your student says, well, we're on a 5-minute break, they very well could be. This is our Monday schedule, and you see that we have same at 8:30. Most days, same our culture is at that time. And we do cover all of our major subjects. You see on Monday, we have a movement break right there. If you're at home, your day this week ends at 11:40 as far as having to be on the live stream. That's because the last part of the day for the in-person students right now is recess and lunch, and there's no reason to force a student to watch us eat. There are things, though, that should be done each day. If we get to them during the school day, we will, but most days we won't. And this is their independent work. With such short days of academics, we do have the expectations that students would complete some things on their own. And that includes making sure that all of the assignments from that day are done, whether we did it together or whether it's like math where they have to practice on their own. There's a technology piece, and you'll see that on Monday it's 21 things for students. We have map skills in ST math. There's a citizenship lesson, and one that for whatever reason isn't written there. I do ask that students spend 20 minutes a day reading. It doesn't have to be academics. In fact, it's probably best if it's not. You can use Epic, you can use Reading A to Z, you can use a book on a shelf or something you get from the tribal library, but 20 minutes a day of reading does show quite a benefit as far as language skills over time. We do office hours at 2 o'clock each day. Some days there will be programming. Every day I'm available to answer any questions you or your student may have. You'll see the quickest way for students to email me. They can click right there and send me an email. A number of students are quite adept at doing this, and it comes right to my phone. And most times I will answer pretty quickly. If you email me in the middle of the night, I may not answer until morning, but I will answer at the first suitable opportunity. We do put up here these learning plans, and right now the week 23 is up there. Week 24 will be replacing it shortly. This video is part of that. There is a parent video. Students and parents are welcome to watch. We are starting to consider our transition into middle school. That's going to be one of the focuses both on our teaching end, but also on making sure students have an understanding of what's going to be their next step, and also provide as many answers to students and parents alike who may not be certain which school they would like their child to attend in the fall. This video is from Mount Pleasant Middle School. This was emailed out last week, but if you want to watch it, feel free to pop in there and watch that. Students in class will have a couple opportunities to watch a short video as well that was aimed at the students. We do have links to things like ST Math. There will be a new newsletter this week. The breakfast and lunch form. If you want to get your food for each month, right from Miss Bridget's kitchen, just fill this out. And all I have to do is click there. And by the green there, it kind of looks, maybe this is the March one. Yes. So this is for March. go ahead, fill it out. It doesn't come to me, it goes right to the school office, and they will get you those deliveries. And then a tech letter as well. Let's look at the week 24 at a glance. Each day our live stream is 7:45 to 11:40. Keep in mind, if you're in class in the building, your day ends at 12:30. If you're going to be a pickup on a day, please call the office ahead of time. Otherwise, we do have to put the student on the bus. Office hours are from 2 to 2:45 each day. And there are no professional development days. So those are there. There may be something coming up on Wednesday as far as professional development. If such, I will just make an announcement on the stream page. Reading this week, we're going to be looking at the art of video games. So a topic that should be near and dear to most of our students' hearts. And then looking at the 1st of February edition of Scholastic. We're a little behind on those. Writing, we're going to continue on Unit 4. It's really important that students are keeping up with this. If you sit down with them and they log in, there's a home tab, and you can see which things they still need to accomplish. Each lesson is broken down into a couple parts, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, once in a while 4. Usually there's a video part, and then there's a writing part. On my end, I do see if the students just watch the video or if they've done the whole lesson. I do encourage all of you to sit down, just see how they're doing on that this week. Math, with all of these crazy cancellations, you may have seen this assessment listed last week, but we will be having our Chapter 7 assessment on Tuesday, and then we're going to move into fractions. Science, we're going to continue, wrap up Mystery 6 and begin Mystery 7. And we'll be looking at gravity on other planets. Social studies, we're going through the Revolutionary War period. A lot of interesting lessons there. We continue with words their way. Some days there will be time provided during the school day. Some days you'll need to do it on your own during our other online content. Technology, there's 2 days with Tech Choice, a code.org, a typing.com, and a 21 Things for Students. It is possible that we may be expanding the 21 Things for Students to twice a week, but that won't start this week. And we'll always keep at least 1 day of Tech Choice. You are welcome as students to work on any of these beyond what's expected. If you like to do coding and you want to do code.org every day, I have no objection to that. Just make sure you're doing the other stuff as well. You have a device that if you want to put the time into for that, that's awesome. Other online content, these are the things that have to be finished. Like I said, if we're ahead of the game in the classroom, we'll try to get to some of these during the day. It's not, I don't have the purpose of just trying to give them work to do in the afternoon. If they accomplish what they need to do, perfect. It's rare that we will get through all of it, but we do try. And you'll see that map skills and ST math are every day. Reading for 20 minutes will be most days. Some weeks, if we're doing an assignment with our reading, I will move it into the classroom part of the day. This reading after school is more for the benefits of reading and not for the benefit of giving extra work to do. You'll see that we have citizenship 3 days a week. That's focusing on the skills in the U.S. citizenship test. We do have a math review, and that kind of reviews the things that we've covered earlier in the school year and areas that we can improve. At this time, we all kind of pick the same topic each week. You may sometimes find there could be secondary posts where some students will be doing one thing and some students another in order to make sure that we're all mastering the skills that we need. And the math enrichment generally looks for things towards the end of the year so that we have a chance to spiral it. Or it may also include some things that will help set students up for next school year. My email is on this paper. We do send these home each week in the packet with these snow days and other cancellations. It is possible that you may have seen some of these things on other ones. And I will add that with these cancellations, the packets could have some issues on it, where assignments may have come the week before. We'll do our best on that to uh, guide students. I just ask that if we get to the end of the week and you're like, oh, we didn't cover it, please don't recycle it right away. Maybe give it the next week. Last week was a 2-day school week, and I'm certain it's going to create some confusion on our packets. If they're in class, we will have papers for them if we need them as well. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at mireland@sagchipschool.net. Always look forward to discussing any questions or concerns that you may have, or checking in on how your students are doing in the classroom. Hopefully this will be a more normal school week. Maybe we'll get to see our kiddos more than twice. But for now, I hope you all have a Mental Guide, and I'll see your kids on Monday morning. Mama P.